Hello wrestling fans, the Wrestling Wizard here, and welcome to a very quick news video. Now, according to an extremely credible reporting source in Fightful Select, it has been recently reported that allegedly there were creative plans for Eric Young to be included in the Bray Wyatt storyline. Allegedly, this was part of an angle to introduce a new updated version of the Wyatt family. Now, we have no idea what this is supposed to be called. Potentially, this was in sync with the much talked about Wyatt 6. We don't know. None of this has been confirmed. But Eric Young was very much part of creative plans. So much so, if you go all the way back to that segment where Bray Wyatt teased having a secret, and you had that fun sort of TV show parody, you could clearly hear a voice that resembled Eric Young, and it seems now that that was probably all but confirmed to be Eric Young at the time. Now, sadly, Eric Young is not with WWE at the moment. He is now in Impact. According to the sources, Eric Young left WWE because he didn't want to work with Vince McMahon, really, in a nutshell. Morally, creatively, he had some differences with WWE, and of course, we got to respect his opinion. But it's really juicy information because it certainly seems that WWE planned on introducing a faction angle with Bray Wyatt. When you look back at Extreme Rules, it kind of makes a lot of sense. We saw all the Firefly Funhouse characters brought to life, including The Fiend, and we'll get onto that in a moment. I still think The Fiend is very much part of this faction angle with Bray Wyatt, and it's not surprising that a faction angle was pitched or introduced, or plans were in the making. Really, literally, this was going to happen because this is a Paul Levesque, Triple H, WWE. Creatively, Triple H has huge input. We know Vince still dabbles in creative from time to time, but Triple H is high on factions. You only need to look at Survivor Series War Games, so that would have been juicy if a faction angle was going to happen. Now, of course, the question mark remains, is this still going to be the plan? Is someone going to replace Eric Young as part of this new faction, which allegedly was going to be including Bo Dallas, aka Uncle Howdy, which is no surprise, and Alexa Bliss? So will they have to take a U-turn now that Alexa Bliss is not on WWE TV for the foreseeable future, and of course Eric Young is no longer part of WWE? So it'd be interesting to see where plans moving forward. Now, I very much believe, and I'm sticking to this as an opinion, I believe that the angle for WrestleMania involving Bobby Lashley and Bray Wyatt was for The Fiend to return. There were too many teases in the Dark Side of the Firefly Funhouse, The Fiend in the Box, all the other clues that were thrown in there as well. We've covered this numerous times in separate videos. I don't think there were that many coincidences for them not to back it up with The Fiend, and I potentially believe that Alexa Bliss could have been involved in that, in bringing The Fiend back. And then after WrestleMania, we see this storyline with this faction angle get introduced and play out. Now, remember, at Extreme Rules, The Fiend was included as part of the other Firefly Funhouse characters, so I believe The Fiend would have been included as part of this faction as one of the many characters. Now, who is going to play those characters if WWE resume this storyline remains to be seen, but it's really cool because it seemingly looks like the Firefly Funhouse is literally being brought to life, which was Bray's plans all along. Those got rejected back in 2019, so it'd be really cool. Again, this is just speculation. We don't know. All we can do is look forward to Bray Wyatt's return when he's healthy, psychologically and of course physically. Thank you so much for watching the video. As always, it'd be very much appreciated if you could like the video, share the video, and even better, subscribe if you're new. And as always, get down in the comment section. What do you think about this news?